Been out for less than 20 seconds and we found ourselves some form of mixed concrete sand pit. We thought that we'd bring the AMG GT-S out today as we are saying goodbye to it incredibly soon, which is very sad. But in all of its glory, we thought that whilst the sun is always shining in Dubai, whilst the sun is out, we should do a video talking about what it is like, firstly, to drive this car around Dubai, but secondly, how nostalgic it has been for me to get behind the wheel of this car, which is such a similar car to the car that I own, with the black and the red interior, with the right spec, the right wheels, the brake calipers, the exhaust system. Whilst it's not Rentec, the Mercedes Benz Dubai AMG GT-S is up there with one of my dream specs now, having driven this in the sunlight. So today, we're going to go for a bit of a drive. Before we go back to the dealership and hand the keys back, I want to talk about this particular car and how this could still one day sit in my garage. But I don't own a garage, it's just why I might own it sometimes. Why I might own it sometime soon. I really thought that we'd just get the AMG GT-S, and whilst we'd use it as transportation, it would be a cool mode of transport. However, I've fallen back in love with the car again.
Same. I was thrilled just that we got an AMG GT-S.
Yeah, it was like, how is this our life?
Yeah, exactly.
We turned up to the airport and got this car, just turned up to the rental company and said, have you got an AMG GT-S? There should be one here. And there was. And that's exactly how we got this car. But just sitting back in this car and seeing the long nose that we have in front of us, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, driving this car is always a pleasure.
Yeah, I thought we'd done enough miles in yours that I'd kind of think, oh, it's a nice AMG GT-S, cool car. But I'm like, it's an AMG GT-S.
I know. Now, having spent some time with this car again, I realise why I bought it, but then I'm really sad that I sold it. I think this goes under so many people's radar.
Oh yeah.
Because it might just drive past and think that's a really nice Mercedes. It's so classy, it's not flash. We've looked back at this car every time that we've parked it and gone, that just is a really nice car.
Exactly, and I think if you get the spec right, which this one has with the red calipers, the metallic paint, it's really tasteful, but at the same time, like a car person would look at it like, that is a really cool car.
Yeah. Following on from the SLS, which is just such an aggressive, muscular brute, it was a really difficult brother to follow.
Yeah. And
it's kind of followed it in its own unique way, because it sits right at the top of the AMG brand, and it holds its own up there.
100%.
Like, this car is superior in every single way, apart from the doors, to the SLS. Every single way, performance-wise, efficiency-wise, comfort-wise, looks-wise. There's an SLS here! No. Get it on camera! I love Dubai!
Hello, older brother.
So, should we get a picture?
Yeah, let's get them together.
Let's get a picture.
It's got Instagram followers.
Okay, another way this car in particular is superior, it's got ceramic brakes. Old versus new.
I wonder if people are buying this car in the UK for its looks then and overlooking what it can do performance-wise.
Yeah, it's by far my biggest frustration, because I have looked online for a fair few times about rebuying one of these, but the spec on them, they're just rubbish online. It's literally, everyone thinks that the premium pack is the thing that you need. It's like £4 for this optional extra, and you get a sunroof, upgraded sound system, a reversing camera, and I think you get like illuminated door sills.
Right.
And that's like everyone banging on about the premium pack, where really you need the Dynamic Plus package, which essentially connects the whole car together to build a performance car. And that's pretty much it. Like, people are speccing interior carbon. It's bloody pointless. You're weight saving inside. Like, I don't think Mercedes really spared too much in terms of weight saving.
It's just for looks, isn't it?
Yeah.
So people can say, like, I've got carbon on the inside.
Yeah, it annoys me so much because I've actually physically, seriously looked for AMG GT-S's again, and I haven't found a spec that was as good as the spec that I had on my one. Even though that's popped up for sale a couple of times, my one has popped up for sale. I just haven't seen one that's as good. The only thing that gets close is an Edition 1, and they've held their value pretty well. Is the R8 better value for money than this?
I think they're two different cars. I don't think you can compare them on value for money.
Totally different.
Because I think some people would say this has a better interior, others would say that Audi has a better interior with the digital dash.
Yep.
And then if you're just going on out and out performance, then obviously
on
the Audi's
paper,
quicker.
Yeah, on paper,
but
the R8 wipes the floor with it.
You can drift this.
Yeah. So I suppose the real serious question is, if you had £100,000 to spend on a car, would you buy an AMG GT-S, potentially an Edition 1? Let's say, would you buy an AMG GT-S Edition 1? So you get the wing, you get the front lip, you get the carbon roof, and it's already set up for track driving, so you don't need to muck around with just getting a premium pack semi-Alcantara steering wheel. It annoys me so much, that. Or would you buy an R8 V10 Plus?
It's so difficult, isn't it?
It is, I think, the most difficult question to answer in the car world at the moment, because the R8 stands by itself as the ultimate daily supercar. 4-wheel drive, super comfortable, interior is bang on, and it has got Hurricane performance.
Yeah, I think the R8 looks more like a supercar.
It does look like more like a supercar. It's mid-engine.
Yeah.
This is the best muscle car that ever exists.
That's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a muscle car,
and that's
bordering on supercar, but the other one is an out-and-out supercar.
It's a muscle car with supercar performance.
Yeah.
The Audi R8 is a supercar?
I think you have to.
I think it's a supercar. Aventador, film it now! Is it an S? No, but look at those Dione wheels. Silver Dione wheels, looks awesome.
Got it.
Balloon white. V12 Lamborghini. That's fate. That's
talking
fate.
about space in the garage and then
talking about
V12.
V12 Lamborghini. So everyone by now will know that I am actually on a physical hunt for a Murcielago LP640. But they don't come around often. There's a white Hurricane up there. I don't know whether you can see that up at the hotel.
Oh yeah, just there's no man in the world spots cars as well as Paul.
So I am on a hunt for a Murcielago LP640. They are very few and far between. Very, very rare. I could sit here for 12 months and the right car not pop up.
Yeah.
They're that rare.
Because it is so crucial to get the right car.
So there could potentially be an opportunity for an in-between car. I mentioned when I was driving with Mr. JWW in the Performante that I was considering selling my BMW M3. That is slowly becoming a reality. It's really, in my head right now, Edition 1 AMG GT-S or R8 V10 Plus.
Yeah. I think at that price range, they're the two standouts. Very difficult though.
Let me know in the comment box, please, because I need all of your help to try and make this decision, because I feel like this is going to happen a lot sooner than I originally planned.
Yeah.
Or it's definitely going to happen a lot sooner than a Murcielago LP640, unless one literally magically pops up on Auto Trader. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you feel nostalgic watching an AMG GT-S on the Supercars of London YouTube channel. And I apologise for the last 6 months being a little bit here and there and not much of a direction, because everything has been floating around for so long with property and cars. But we are getting to the end of it. We are starting to kick things off for 2018. This is coming at the perfect time, and trust me when I say this, it's not just supercars that you're going to be seeing on this.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Các bạn hãy bấm like, comment và hãy bấm nút đăng ký để ủng hộ cho kênh mình nha.